you guys have got some great opportunities here when it comes to door because you got these high-end condominiums, apartment complexes with all the luxuries, okay? And you got a door right here, you knock, you turn around, you got a door right there, you take 10 steps over, you got a door right there, you turn around, you knock on that one, then you go up the stairs and do the same thing. So you could hit 8 places in a matter of 10 minutes if no one's even home, even quicker than that if no one's home. My neighborhood, Luke has these hills. They're really steep. They're like a 35% grade, and it takes them 30 to 45 seconds to walk from house to house. Storefronts always ask for permission, look to see if you have any permits you need to get from the local city or anything else. San Francisco, we're kind of unique in San Francisco that there's no permit that falls within what we do. So they all just kind of gave us a blessing. And as long as our table is against the wall of the building on the sidewalk, then we're within the scope of the business and we don't need a permit. So, but other places I still get us a health permit, and then we sell at the subway stations. We can only sell those if we have what's called a free speech permit. So I apply for all of those. You guys don't have those here, but you might want to look at some of the bus transit centers areas for a potential location to sell. We have Fleet Week in San Francisco. We set up a booth this one time, and we put up a sign that said, donate a bag of popcorn to a soldier. So people would come by and buy a bag, and then when a soldier or somebody came by or a sailor came by in a uniform, we gave them a bag of popcorn. We made $2,300 in 8 hours, which was less than what I thought we were going to do, around $4,000. But the hard part was there was so many people walking by at the rush. It was like a stampede, and you couldn't reach in and pull the people out because they were all going so fast. So in the earlier morning and the later afternoon, when there was just not such a strong flow, is when we got more of the people. Transit hubs, businesses. So businesses, you saw at the top of Luke's slide, it says captive audience. We look for where we're going to find people that are stuck where they're at, and particularly before and after lunch when they're hungry or want something sweet to munch on. And that's going to be your best places to sell popcorn. So people go, well, Jacob, Luke did so much money in popcorn because he's in San Francisco and there's so many businesses and so many people. So we went out this morning in Round Rock, so we stole some places, and we went over by the courthouse, and there's some lawyer's office and some CPAs over in there. And we hit about 4 small office buildings. And in 3 hours, we pulled out $565, of which 11 of those were the $30 military donation. He literally just sold the military donations for 3 hours. Okay, we got about 10 bags of popcorn that got ordered, and that's really how easy it is. The first guy we run into was, what's his name? Bowden, right? Yeah. Do I got to pull out the sales form? Let me see here. Pull out the sales form. David Boren. David Boren. So here's Luke's sales form. He fills one of these out. It's usually $1,000 a sheet that he ends up making. And he said that no scout has sold popcorn to his house in the last 10 years. And he says the first scout that finds his house is going to get a big order. Okay? He said we could put out his name, but we can't put out his address. They got to find him. Okay? So really get the boys out there, you know, an hour and a half after school or right after dinner. Send them out into their neighborhoods and hit those doors. You got people here that love to support scouting. More people, I think, in Texas know what a Boy Scout is than they do in Fremont or Hayward or Oakland or San Francisco, where we have so many international people that they don't even know what scouting is. Okay, so it was like shooting fish in a barrel for us today, and the only thing that kept us from doing more was the fact that we were just chit-chatting with the people for so long that it kind of slowed us down. We had $150 in the first 20 minutes of selling. Mom and Dad at work, don't take the slip to work. It doesn't do anything for your boy, okay? Doesn't help him grow as a scout, as a leader, doesn't help his communication skills, and it's kind of the most embarrassing thing to do.